So in this video, we're going to look at based on the variable, the column value we already calculated in the previous video. But if you don't know how we can get a value for MA, CMA, CMAT, CF, and also the tab here, SI, and make sure you will watch the previous video to identify how we calculate those values. Okay, so now in this video, we will focus on how can we, using our the formula we see in our lecture, the time series decomposition model, to do the forecasting for the private house sale. So the column B here is my actual value. So now we're going to use the model to help us to do the forecasting. So now let me start a new tab. I will call it forecast. Okay, manual forecast. I'm not using forecast X yet. So based on the lecture, we know that in order to do the forecasting and the value we need, because Y is the forecast value equal to CM, center the moving average, and the T. So center moving average trend. So you can see we calculate in this tab, and then times seasonal index times cycle factor times irregular component. So for the irregular component, we are just assume is equal to 1, right? So we learned that. So now what we need is my actual value, and because we're later going to plot together to see the relationship, right? We need the Y. So let's see. Let me go back to my data. So this is my date. This is my original data. Okay, so this is gonna be my actual data value. Okay, so now we're gonna predicting our Y, but in order to predicting my Y, I need a value for CMAT, I need a value for SI, I need a value for CF. I will not put I down because the I will assume equal to 1. So now let's find our CMAT's value. CMAT is here. Remember, our CMAT starting August 1959, so it's not starting from the beginning. So I will just copy the value. So that's easier actually. And I go here, CMAT starting season here. Right click the mouse. I just copy the value only because it's the formula in that tab. So I will paste values. And then I will go to the tab to find my value for SI, right? So the SI value is based on the quarters. Q1 is this, Q2. So I'm coming here, I will copy. Coming here, I need to matching my quarters. So February here is Q1. And then so for August is Q3 and Q4. So I'm gonna copy it here. Okay, I will copy Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, copy, and I will paste again. I'll copy 2 years season, copy, paste, and I'll copy 4 years, copy, paste, paste. See, matching, right? Q1, Q2, paste, 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 paste. Paste, 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 paste. Okay, I paste more than what I needed. Okay, I delete it. Okay, so now the next is the CF. The cycle factor we calculated here. So I come here, I will copy it. And then I come here and then paste it. Right click the mouse, only the value because again, it was a formula. Okay, so now I got my values to CMAT, SI, CF, and then I will just, for the predicted Y value, I will just need to multiply them together. And then I will push enter, so that's the first prediction, sort of close. And then I will double click, and then it will finish the rest of the cell. So you can see it's not 100% the same value, but you can see the movement is tracking pretty well, right? Tracking pretty well. So what we're gonna do is we actually can plot A, B, and C together into the chart. Okay, I need to select my chart, and then select data, and then my date. Okay, so here should be the date. Okay, let me cancel it because they treat my date. So let me just select these two columns first. Insert chart. Okay. And then I need to add my date, right? So when I select this, I select the data. So now my horizontal axis, no date. So I will select this, and then I will include in my date so that it can properly. Okay. So now look at the prediction between the actual, which is the blue line, and then my predicted line, which is orange. They almost overlapping, right? So I know my line is a little big. You can make it thinner. So I also can show you the final result from more prettier chart. So you can see we are pretty much tracing that, right? But now the problem is if we only base on the value we have, we are not able to predict in the future, right? So that's why the